I think what I've learned in the last 10 years is really the power of listening as an underrated leadership tool. Really understanding the team around you, their experience, where they've come from, and where they see the greatest opportunity for the business. I think you learn so much from listening to the team around you, whether that be your team or our riders. I think one of the great powers of this brand is that we really do listen to our riders. And we always joke, if one person is saying it, 100 people are thinking it.
SoulCycle is unique in that your greatest asset is your instructors. Describe how you attract and think about retaining talent in this very unique dynamic that is your business model.
It's absolutely true. I think what sets us apart as a brand and as a business is our people across the board, and our instructors are a huge part of that in creating the experience. Every hour on the hour. From the beginning, we've treated this as a live production business, and it's sort of curtains up, curtains down every 45 minutes in our 70 studio locations. And what our team of scouts is looking for in our instructors is people who have the ability and the passion to motivate a group of people. They can really spot the glint in someone's eye, where we know that we can make them great with the training program that we have and the platform that we've created. But it's been a process over the years to refine that, for sure.
What's something that you've learned not to do from a leadership perspective?
I think one of the things that we try really hard to do here that I've learned along the way, and I'm not perfect at it by any means, is just acknowledging the positive, not just when you're in the moment, but also when you're not in the moment. If you notice something great that someone has done, send that email or send that text message at night. I'm thinking about you, this went really well. Or, wow, I heard or I saw this on the report, it must have been a rough day for you. So that you start to build that rapport. The more pennies you put into the Goodwill Bank, then when you need to have that tough conversation or give feedback, again, personally or on a project, you're able to do that.
You took on this role 3 weeks after having your second child. Describe the dynamics of having such a significant leadership role with 2 young kids at home, and how you've been able to navigate the multiple demands on your time at all hours of the day.
I really believe in work-life integration, not in work-life balance. I don't think you go to work and then you go to life. You have one life, and work is a piece of that pie, and your family and your personal time and your fitness and your own pursuits and inspiration are part of that as well. And I think the key is just understanding which piece of the pie needs the most attention and when that piece of pie needs you to really be present. This is going to sound really trite, but I ride at SoulCycle a lot. I ride between 4 and 6 days a week if I can, and if I'm in a town where there's not a SoulCycle yet, which is becoming a bigger part of my job, I will go and try a different class, because I find that in order to manage all the different pieces of the pie, I really need to disconnect for a period of time in the day and sort of be able to clear my head.
Is there any piece of advice that you tell yourself now to listen to, even if you may not day to day?
Don't sweat the haters, because hate is gonna hate. And between social media and Glassdoor and all these things that you can read, now I think just staying focused on the long term and the vision and the mission, and knowing that in my heart and in my head, I am making decisions that I think are right for this company and the people around me that are running it, and just staying true to that and not focusing so much on the critics.